Ruth here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right, so Dre and Nicole and Lex P, they have a podcast called Pour It Up. So they was recently on Club Shay Shay talking about Daphne Joy Child. Now, y'all know Daphne Joy, the whole Diddy situation, and she's the one, she's 50 Cent's the youngest son's mother, and she had this long rendezvous with Diddy, and her and Diddy was doing some things, okay? A lot of freak-offs. A lot of baby oil. And just recently, y'all know, Daphne allegedly got blackmailed. There was a video surface. It actually did reach surface of her and some gentlemen, okay? Well, recently, Daphne has been in motion. She's been kind of capitalizing off of that and putting out these little videos. And if you go to her IG, it's very suggestive. Am I saying that right? Suggestive? It's very suggestion. Child, listen. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, so she basically is the talk. Now, these ladies feel some kind of way because they feel like, you know what? If this was a brown-skinned woman, a woman that looks like me, okay, and these women, this would not fly. She would get talked about. She would get ridiculed. She would get like, you know, ew, she's dirty, she's disgusting, she's ew. Almost like Sexy Red gets talked about, right? Now, I'm going to tell y'all, I saw from the beginning that Sexy Red is that's an act. I don't believe that Sexy Red is that vulgar and nasty and blah blah blah. I believe that that's all an act. I always believe that. I believe that Sexy Red, if you guys would be probably shocked if you saw Sexy Red away from the limelight, away from, you know what I mean, like just her and her family and her kids. I bet you she's a completely different person, and that has nothing to do, she's nothing like that. But anyways, as far as what these women are saying, like, let me just play the clip real quick, y'all.
Daphne Joy's situation. Do you feel like women of black, ain't no women of color, we by ourselves? I ain't including nobody else. Ain't no women of color.
Come on.
It's black women.
Yeah.
Y'all fight y'all battle because y'all ain't fight with us and we ain't fight with y'all. So black women.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel that they're judged more harshly about their sexuality? Because there's been situations where other women have done similar things like this, been on camera, and nobody looked at me for the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I think black women are always judged more harshly when it comes to anything that we do. A black woman who was in that situation wouldn't be on no press run right now, if I'm being honest. People wouldn't be inviting her on their shows.
Exactly.
They'll be like, oh, she's a slut.
Yeah. I think this just goes to show what we deal with as black women, you know. This is no shade to Daphne. I think when you have a moment, you take it and you do what you want to. You know, she's on Cam Newton podcast. You know, she.
Oh yeah, I can see she
put out an ad. That's an ad.
She's an attractive woman.
That's an ad. I know an ad when I see one. I'm not mad at her. That's what you're supposed to do. But seeing the reaction of people, the way they treat her, even there ain't no tapes outside of me and Dre doing nothing. Right. But the way people act towards us just because we talk about our dating experiences. And we get treated like, oh my gosh, you would have thought that we killed somebody's mother or something. Like, fuck they mama. Even with like how the way they treat Megan Thee Stallion, you know, because of her lyrics or things like that. And it's like they treat us like we are just the worst thing ever. Then you have this woman who has a sex tape. She getting not one but two niggas. Ain't no, that's what you like to do, whatever the situation may be. But they're like, oh, you see how feminine she is and how soft and how beautiful and how this and that. It's just like, are y'all for real right now?
Okay, so I hear what they're saying. I understand what they're saying. You know what I mean? It's they've seen too many times black women getting, you know, just kicked in the face again and again, you know, but you take the same situation, and if it's a lighter skinned woman, you know, or a woman, an exotic woman, or a woman of another, like, you know, a race or culture, then it's a whole different story. She gets like grace, right? She gets grace and mercy. Listen, this has been going on for a very long time. I feel like it's one of those things. Y'all know that whole saying, you know, and I don't agree with this, but I remember like this, people, like older people used to say, you know, light is right, light is right. It's so ignorant to say, and I 100% disagree, but I remember hearing that many times. Right? And I believe that that's what it is. It's a colorist thing, right? It's a colorist thing. You know, you see a woman or a man of a certain color, and they get a pass because they, what is that? You pass the paper bag test, okay? Huh? All right. These women should not be surprised. This has been going on for a very long time, and it'll probably continue to go on for a very long time. To be honest with y'all, I feel as if, listen, this is why you do not look for any type of gratification or any type of acceptance from a man. You only look for that acceptance from Almighty God. I'm sorry, like, I don't even, like, I look up and over that. Like, I could care less what someone thinks, what category somebody puts me in. I used to care when I was younger, when I was in like high school and stuff. I used to care, but as a grown woman, I could care less. I am a beautiful black woman, and that's what I am. And you know what? If you want to throw these stereotypes on me, I am not pressed. I'm not saying that these women are, but you know what? If there are any really young girls watching this, please don't be pressed about how you're going to be looked at, right? Please do not. Like, if you want to wear your weaves, wear your weaves. If you want to wear your, you know what I mean? If you want to wear your hair natural, wear your hair natural. Do what you want to do for you. How you want to look, what you want to do for you. Like, I mean, how you want to be, like, perceived. Please. The only one that you want to make sure is okay with it is Almighty God. So let me retract. So when I say do what you want to do, like, what I mean is make sure that God is the one that's checking off all the boxes. If he's okay with you, then that should be enough, you know, because some people, they're so into categories, right? You're not light enough. You're not dark. You're not light enough. You're not, you don't have light eyes. You don't have a narrow nose. You don't talk with a sweet voice. You know, I'll get, you know what I mean? I talk a certain way, but then because I'm brown skinned, oh, you're talking like a white woman. Huh? But I don't get, oh, you talk feminine, right? When I do talk feminine, I am feminine, right? I sound feminine, but I'm not saying the majority, of course, but there are some that they look at me and they see my skin color and it's just, oh, what you talking like a white woman? And these are from brown skinned people, of course, you know, and it's very unfortunate. It used to bother me. It does not bother me anymore. I could care less. And, you know, when you start to have a relationship with Almighty God, you'll see. You start to care less and less what this world thinks of you. I could care less, you know. And when I look at, like, people like Daphne, you know, I feel sorry for her. I do, because this woman has a young son, a very young son. I don't think he's even a teen yet. And if he is, and he's just getting into teen years, this is his mom. And I'm not, and whoever is saying, oh yeah, she talks so soft, she's so feminine. That's wonderful. If y'all feel, if men are looking at her, or some men are looking at her and saying this, that's great. That's wonderful, right? But encourage women that need need some sort of guidance. Encourage these women, right? Encourage them to do better. I'm pretty sure Daphne wants better for herself and her son. I'm pretty sure, I'm just guessing, I could be wrong, that if Daphne could do this all over again, it wouldn't be that her claim to fame would be freak-offs with Diddy, and then a spin-off like this is what she's going to continue on. She's going to continue on pushing this type of narrative. Does that make sense? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I honestly, little brown girls, please, 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 don't look at the stereotypes. You look up and over it, okay? Please do not. If a guy thinks, you're not feminine. You got an attitude because you're a black woman. Honey, trust me. All black men don't feel like that. All black men don't talk like that. All black men are not bad. And the ones that feel like that, then they can go over there, that way. Go that way. There you go. There's plenty of women like Daphne that, honey, that will entertain you. There's someone for everybody, So I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. Put a comment down below. I need to hear your thoughts on this one. Put a comment down below and make sure you like, share, subscribe. Love y'all real bad. Bye.